staring into my soul.
I'm not staring into you, so.
It looked like it.
All right. So the question is, at what age do you think you would like to retire?
60 to 70, maybe 80. Maybe in my early 80s.
At least he's realistic.
Never felt like this before. Got them gray clouds hanging over me.
Now, Jay's reply really surprised me because when I was young, when I was 18, or actually, I don't know what happened to me. You know, life happens, but I'll tell you one thing, dog. I got these 22-inch rims, got these new J's, drip, drip. Can't tell you enough about it. Got these shorties on me. Wise man told me, I ain't tricking if you got it. Huh? No wise man told you that tricking, never mind. I'm not even gonna get into that. But the point of this video is we have to really look at your retirement. Why? Because when you're young, you don't think about retirement. You sitting here buying all these things and in your mind, you're thinking later on you can make all this stuff and you'll be fine. But that's not the case. So when Jaden gave the reply 60 to 80, this wild number, is because he's seen it. Even at his young age, he's seeing his grandparents at what age they actually retire. It's not like how you hear on TV, yeah, 65, you're good. That's if you invested. So there's a lot of things to consider around. I mean, man, I'll tell you what. Take your age and just start adding to it. Add to it. I didn't catch on to what's going on until I bought my first place, right? I was around 30 years old. Then I started calculating. I got a 30-year loan. So I'm like, man, 60? I wasn't planning on retiring at 60 or working until I'm 60. But these are the calculations you have to make, right? Oh my gosh. This is serious. This is a serious situation. You have to plan out your life. Start adding to your years. Every time you buy a car, you're adding to those years. That's less time you had to invest. I'll give you an example. I was never really a Toyota fan. I was more of a Nissan fan, whatever looked nice, right? And I noticed after some years, every time I bought a Toyota, it was rock solid. Now, why do I say Toyota? Hey, it could be any manufacturer, right? Some manufacturers are good, some are bad. Just a thing. It's gonna trip you out a little bit. Every time I try to go get like a loan for a house or something like that, they're gonna look at your debt income ratio. And a lot of times I had a car on there, so it messed that ratio up, right? So I'm like, man, I have to not have a car note. So that's why I started buying Toyotas, because I'm like, well, it'll last as long as I need it, and I can get a car when I want to, not when I have to. So it's a strategy to this, Hey, do what you want. This is just, I'm telling you from experience, man. This money game is kind of cold, man. They trick you to buying all this. Look, your biggest cost is going to be your home. If you get a cheap house, fix it up, that frees all your income up. This goes into your retirement, because you got to be able to have that money put into something, so when you retire, you have that money. I know, it's the most boring topic ever, but man, you might appreciate this later on in life. I'm telling you, keep your costs down, buy things that last, so you can actually free up that income. It doesn't matter what job you have. You got the best job, you spend it all, doesn't matter, you're still netting. It's something called net worth. So, for example, another example. Some people buy a house, not buy it fully, they buy a house, buy financing, then you can rent it out, and the renter is paying for that. That's not the same as paying for it in full and renting out, because the rent that comes in is all yours, minus if you have a property manager. That's a bigger return. Well, I can't really say it's a bigger return. For the most part, you have more income coming in. I'll put it that way. This is what builds your net worth. You may not get what I'm saying. You might have to watch this a few times. You might not even think about it. But trust me on this. Free up. Stop. Don't buy no J's. Well, buy J's all you want. I don't care. I don't know why I'm making this video. But yeah, I mean, just look at your future and how you spending your money, because you're going to need it later on. That's basically it. All right? Out.
Baby, I don't know what's meant for me, 'cause me and you haven't spoken in 7